Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to our next teen yoga session. I know there is so many unknown things happening on the outside world, but let's take this next 20 minutes to focus on the inside world. How are you feeling today? What's going on inside the body? And how can you help to control that? We've done a lot of different techniques throughout these sessions, but mainly I think one of the best ways to control your emotions, your feelings that come up is being mindful, right? So what is mindfulness? The easiest way I can explain it, a good friend had taught me this, is paying attention on purpose. So when you're doing an action like brushing your teeth, are you focusing on actually brushing your teeth, or is your mind doing something else? Like, what am I wearing today? I have to go here, I have to go there, I have to order these books, I have to do this and that. So bringing your mind into the action of what you're doing. Taking this 20-minute session, you can try to quiet down all of those thoughts that are rambling around in the mind and really just focus on you and calming down your internal world. All right, so I invite you to sit up nice and tall, cross the legs, and gently close down your eyes here. And just start to notice what's going on within your body. Do you feel calm right now? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel happy, sad? What is actually going on in this moment within your body? So that's step one. Let's notice what's actually going on. And maybe you're not sure. You're like, I don't know how I feel right now. I'm not really sure. And that's okay. I just want you to try to sit with the idea of trying to feel what's going on inside. And then nice and slow, we start to begin a breathing technique that's known to calm down the nervous system. So slowly inhale, take your time. Then hold the breath for a moment. And then exhale really slow through your nose. Again, start to breathe in, fill up the body, and keep those eyes closed. Hold the breath here for a moment. And then go ahead and exhale nice and slowly. Inhale, filling up the body. Really concentrate on what you're doing. Let's hold the breath. And then exhale nice and slow. And just feel your body starting to calm down. Again, inhale, take your time. Hold the breath. And then exhale nice and slow. I want you to do this 3 more times on your own, so I'm not going to guide you. I want you to really remain focused. You are breathing into your fullest capacity. You're holding, counting to 2, and then exhaling nice and slow through your nose. I'm going to join in with you. Take your time, really concentrate. On your last exhale, just start to breathe naturally, not holding the breath anymore. And just see if any tension has left your body, if you feel a little more settled in and calm. I want you to set the goal for this session, and the goal today is going to be, I will try to quiet my mind for the next 15 minutes. So every time thoughts start to come in about where you should be and what you should be doing and what you should be worrying about, I want you to push it away. Say, ah, there's the mind. It's trying to creep into my practice. And then just gently focus on slowing down your breathing and relaxing your body. That's what I want you to focus on for class. So let's go ahead and blink those eyes open. We're going to start with sun salutations, get our bodies moving here today. So come to the front of your mat. You want to bring your feet together. We're going to have our palms facing forward. And just stand tall, relax your shoulders, really grounding your feet into your mat. This is an active pose. Engage the thighs, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in towards the spine and roll those shoulders back a few times. Back and down, back and down. Good, let's inhale, reach the arms up, palms to touch, arch back, and exhale, folding forward. Relax your neck, shake the neck out a little, maybe shaking the head, no. And just allow yourself to feel this in the back of your legs here for a moment. Good, breathe a little slower here. And bending those knees, we'll step back to that first plank pose. So really engage your belly here. You want to pull the belly towards the spine without lifting the hips. So nice and flat, nice and straight. As you exhale, knees come down and you bring your whole body to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders come back, and then we press back for that first downward facing dog. And let's take a moment here to adjust. I'm going to bend my left knee and then switch and bend the right. I'm just kind of pedaling out my feet. Let's look forward, bend the knees. You can walk, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Let's look forward and then exhale, fold. Inhale, reach those arms up and arch back if it feels good. Hands to the chest. Let's take a moment here. Really slow down your breath. Stay connected to your breathing here. It's very important to be in control of how you are breathing. We're going to start again. So inhale, let's reach those arms overhead. And exhale, folding forward. Stepping back, our plank pose. Exhale, knees come down and whole body forward. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, pressing it back for downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Your feet should be a little separated. You're pressing the hips back towards the end of your mat here, trying to flatten that back. And you're trying to look at your knees or eventually the belly button. Let's lift the right leg in the air. Nice and gently and quietly, you're going to step it in between your hands and you're going to rise up for high lunge. We're going to keep our hands on our hips and you want to be in control of your balancing here. Don't hold the breath. Making this left leg really long in the back. Slow it down. We're going to try a balance from here. So you're going to try to press your weight forward and lift that back leg. Flex the foot. Hips are facing the mat. We're not opening to the side. We're keeping those hips squared towards the mat. Breathe deep, guys. You're doing great. Good. Nice and gently come back down. Let's drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and press those hips forward. This is great if you sit a lot. This is a really good pose to open up the front of that left hip area. Hands are going to come down. I'm going to step back for plank, lowering down knees, whole body. Inhale, back bend, pressing back downward facing dog. And we go into that left side. My left leg lifts. I quietly step it to the front of my mat and I rise up, hands to the hips, high lunge. Staying in control of the breath. Shifting the weight forward, finding that balance, flex the foot. Please don't get discouraged if this feels hard. It feels challenging to me, but I'm going to push myself to do my best, and I am not going to attach to the outcome. Gently bend the knee, drop the foot. Back knee comes down, untuck the toes, pressing those hips forward. Breathe. Hands come down, stepping the foot back, plank. Knees come down, whole body forward. Inhale, back bend, and press it back, downward facing dog. Breathe it out here, rest. We're gonna step our left foot forward. You're gonna turn the toes out to the side and then step the right foot forward, turn the toes out to the side and come down for a squat. I'm going to press against the outside of the legs, the thighs. Try to get your feet flat on the ground. Lift the chest and breathe. And we'll sit from here. So coming to a seat, bringing those legs out in front. I'm going to pull my right leg into my thigh, reaching for my foot with my left hand, and then I'm going to reach overhead here. Feeling a stretch down the whole right side body. Remember the goal here. Try to shut the mind off. Do not judge yourself. You just give your best effort and enjoy the moment. Inhale big, and then we're going to fold onto the leg. So turning the hips towards the left leg, coming into a fold. Relax, relax, relax. It's all about the breath, everyone. So the deeper and slower you breathe, the more benefits your body is going to receive. And we rise up for the other side. So left foot is coming into the thigh. Reaching for my right toes with my right hand. Inhale, left arm over. Reach, 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 reach. Breathe, calm it down. Inhale deep and then folding towards the leg once again. Relax into it. If the legs feel tight, that's okay. I want you to just do the best you can and focus on breath. And rising up from there. We're going to bring the legs out to a straddle. Okay, again, do the best you can. Try to bring the toes up towards the ceiling. You're going to walk your hands forward and see if you can get your forearms down. And maybe you just stay here. Maybe you're really high today. The goal is not to let the legs turn in and not to bend the knees. So maybe the legs are straight, toes are facing up, and you stay up. That's awesome. You're giving a good effort. I want you to feel this on the inside of the thighs. Maybe, again, maybe you walk your hands a little bit. Maybe you can get the forearms almost down or all the way down. All right, so wherever you are, I want you to breathe there. Straight legs, flexed feet. Nice job, everybody. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Hang on to the ankles and apply some pressure onto the thighs. This is relaxing the inside of the hips. Calm your thoughts down. You have nowhere to be in this moment but here, relaxing your muscles and body. Awesome. Let's come onto the back. All right, so scooting forward towards the front of your mat, lowering down forearm by forearm. If you have a ponytail, move it out of the way, lay flat on your mat, let your palms face up, and just take a moment to allow your lower back to settle in. It's so good to give your body this movement, this breath work, this space to be. All right, so right leg's gonna cross over the left, just the ankle, and you're gonna try to pull your left thigh in. So my right hand goes in between and behind, and I interlace my hands behind my left thigh. close my eyes and really keep my mind focused on this moment, staying mindful to be here and not let my mind go other places. If you want to get a little deeper stretch, you can try to cross the leg a little more instead of just by the ankle, and then try to hug this top knee, this right knee in. And then we'll switch. So my left leg's going to cross. We're going to start with just the ankle crossing and then trying to pull the right thigh in towards the body, letting myself settle into the posture, focusing on inhale, exhale. And then I'll cross my leg a little further if I can, otherwise stay where you are and see if you can hug that left leg in a little bit. You should feel this on the side of your left thigh. It feels really great, actually. Awesome. Let's take a nice relaxation. So I want you to lay flat on your mat, let the legs come out long, arms by your sides. Take a deep inhale through your nose and let it go through the mouth. Close those eyes down. Relax, 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 relax. Allow your body to start to melt into the mat, letting go of tension in the fingers, the toes, the arms and legs. If your tongue is stuck to the top of your mouth, peel it off and bring it down towards the bottom. And allow yourself to just remain still. Let your body relax and feel good. Enjoy a few moments of silence. And if you're hearing noise in the background at home, I want you to tune into it, hear it for a moment, and then try to pull yourself away from it, pulling away from the sound, going more within yourself into a state of relaxation. Enjoy. Let's take a deep breath. Let's pull the knees into the chest and just rock a little left and right. And then you'll bring yourself rocking until you can come up to a seat and blink those eyes open. Take a moment and see how your body's feeling. It's refreshing to tune in to just the moment that you're in. A lot of times we're focusing on the past, and it brings in this state of depression. And then there's times where we're focusing on the future, and that brings in that anxiety, those what ifs, those fears. Try to pull yourself into the moment that you're in. Enjoy it. If you need help, please feel free to email me, info@yogaforhealthli.com. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I look forward to the next.